You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, let's talk about, well, two things. We're going to talk about the Browns quarterback battle, which is officially a battle, okay? The Deshaun Watson's going to absolutely be the starter. Oh, we got some people backing out of that prediction real fast. Real fast, they're backing out all of a sudden. Because it sounds like Shedeur Sanders has closed the gap a lot. And Todd Monken's been kind of caught off guard by that. Like he wanted to name a starter. I would have loved to have done these same kind of videos. I looked at the Cardinals and I looked at the Vikings. But it's a pretty foregone conclusion Jacoby Brissett's going to be the starter with the Cardinals and that Kyler Murray is going to be the starter with the Vikings. I thought JJ would give Kyler a bigger run for his money. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. So I'm actually watching for a JJ McCarthy trade right now. I think that could happen. Let's start here because it's breaking news. Patrick Mahomes has gotten a new contract extension. Just in, Ari Mavrov, the Chiefs and quarterback Patrick Mahomes have agreed to a new contract extension that will pay him $504 million over the next 8 seasons, per Adam Schefter. The deal adds 2 years to the 6 years remaining on the contract and pushes his average salary north of $60 million. And I believe I saw $64 million by somebody earlier that posted this. And this is fresh breaking news. But, yeah, it did come across, and looks like that's all I've got. Yeah. I thought maybe I think Schefter might have posted. Here we go. No, I thought there was going to be more here. Here we go. Mahomes can earn up to $522.25 million through incentives and escalators. Beginning in 2027, when the new money begins, the deal averages $64 million per year. Okay, that's what I was looking for. I knew I had glanced and saw that somewhere, so that's where it was at. Let's get to really the only quarterback battle in the league. And it's fast and furious now. Like all of that, Todd Monken wanted to have a quarterback named by training camp. That's not happening now. That's not happening now. By the way, we got comments from Shedeur and Deshaun Watson. And we'll get to that. Day 2 of Browns minicamp is a wrap. This was 11-11, 7-on-7. Deshaun Watson, Shedeur Sanders took all 11-on-11 reps. Guys, Dylan Gabriel, I got a feeling he's getting traded somewhere. Shedeur Sanders, 12 of 14. Interesting. Watson, 18 of 23. 1 interception. And it's my understanding that Shedeur got the majority of the reps yesterday. All right. So Shedeur won day 1 and day 2. Like he evidently, my dog got his Colorado accuracy back. This is going to get interesting. All right. Watson threw an interception today and yesterday. So this is going to be interesting. It's officially got interesting. Shedeur Sanders on Todd Monken not being afraid to set expectations.
Seems like something familiar I was used to. It seems like a guy that I'm real familiar with.
It sounds to me like he's talking about his daddy, Dion. While he's smiling, seems like a guy I'm real familiar with.
So I enjoy it. You know, I definitely like his expectations he has for us, and it gives you no choice but to be great or to get out the way. I think it's just that simple.
By the way, they haven't put the pads on or anything yet, but evidently Jared Verse on Spencer Fano. Woo! Oh boy. Remember when I kept saying they drafted a hell of a guard? You notice I didn't say left tackle. I think that's going to get interesting. We've seen from Will Campbell, arm length is a thing. Shedeur on competing with Deshaun Watson.
See, I think the way how y'all look at things is different than how we look at things. We look at coming to practice every day being the best player we can be as an individual and as a good teammate. Y'all look at it as like a competition. It's like that's not really nothing I'm just focused on. I'm focused on developing as a player, like doing everything, getting as comfortable as I can in the offense and the scheme and playing with that confidence I had. So I think that's all I'm really looking for and trying to improve every day, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Like, I'm just trying to be a better person every day. And wherever that falls into place, it'll fall into place.
I can't. There's nothing he said there that I can dog him out for. Nothing. I know a lot of people would hear, he's not focused on the competition. I like I'm trying to get more comfortable in the offense and the scheme. Sounds to me like his head's in the right place. Shedeur Sanders on the biggest way Todd Monken has helped him develop on the field.
I'll say relationship. I never want to let my coaches down at all at any point. Even if it may look like a good day, if I know internally like it's a couple of things I messed up on, it's just a relationship. That's what I'm based off of, and that's what I appreciate a lot. All these coaches, having that relationship, and we know everything coming from like a get better standpoint, and just being able to talk. So if I miss a throw out there, it's like, dang, I don't even want to talk to the coach. I'm like, I let him down, But I think that's just how we all feel on this team. Like we love Coach Monken and all the coaches that's with him.
Our kid's getting more likable. I'm going to be real. He's getting more likable. How he's going to end up turning out, I don't know. But there seems to be some humbling going on there. That may be a Todd Monken influence. I don't know. Deshaun Watson acknowledges he's in a better place than when he came to Cleveland. You don't say. Possibly because you don't have 30 cases on you right now? Is that why you feel better? I'd feel better too. Jesus.
All you've been through, are you in a better place now than when you first arrived to Cleveland before the injuries?
Of course. There was a lot going on. So, I'm in a way better space, and I've matured, and I'm in a great position. And again, like I'm in a great state, happy. So I'm enjoying life.
How are you a different person than you were the last time we saw you here playing football?
I think the biggest thing is, I'm an introvert now, so I don't really get into all the outside stuff and noise like I used to. I used to be a social person back in the day, and kind of, more open. But now I just kind of watching my surroundings and, my moves and just kind of focus on the things that I need to focus on, and that's the ones that I really got love for and people that support me.
Okay. Is that code word for I'm staying at home? God. Deshaun Watson on getting booed.
I can't control what, people support. I think that's their own opinions. I think that all I can do is just put out the best person I am, showcase who I am as a person, as a player, as a teammate, and what I represent as an individual. So outside of that, I can't focus on, what the outside is saying or what they, I have no control over that other than just putting out the best, product that I can put out as a person and as a player.
All right. So, oh boy. That was on him getting booed.
The relationship is great.
This is on the Haslam swing and a miss comment.
It's D, Jimmy. They're at my wedding. We talk all the time. He calls me whenever. You know, it happens and things like that. You know, one of my favorite baseball players that I've been watching is Bryce Harper. Sometimes he swings, but he stands back up and he gets another opportunity and he hits a home run. So you never know what the opportunity might show up, and that's what I have right now.
All right. God, I hate Twitter cycling like that. And I'm getting like 400 down, and it still does that. That's Twitter. Twitter videos. I don't know why. Anyway, guys, this quarterback battle is getting close. It's getting close. I believe Grossi said earlier that he thinks it's going to be sometime the second week of training camp before he believes there will be a clear-cut starter actually named. My, how that has changed. And it's because Shedeur has forced Todd Monken to go, wait a minute. Now, I should also preface, are they listening to the reactions of people too? Because Todd Monken admitted that, you know, they understand what's going on out there from the perspective of, you know, what people on social media are saying. I don't know if they're concerned about backlash or how much drama that's going to cause or what. I don't know. But Shedeur has looked better, plain and simple. Now, the one thing that is not tracked is they have talked about the fact that there have been instances on the QB tracker, for example, where there would have been sacks and where the quarterback would have gotten sacked. And we don't know what that would have made the stats look like, too, right? We know that Shedeur has had an issue with holding the ball too long, but he's getting the ball out a lot quicker right now, and he's evidently processing a lot better. That was his strength in college. So, accuracy. He led the country in accuracy. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.